Let's make sure we're live everywhere. Let's start streaming in every place that we possibly can and get things situated. So let me quickly just go over here and change things up a bit. I don't know what's happening now on either channel. It does say that I'm live, but I need to switch accounts because I have to actually schedule the burn party tomorrow because now that we don't have the AMA for the 22nd, we need to um, figure that all out. Sorry, you might not be getting any type of ads in the beginning, especially if you're on the Let It Burn channel, because I'm not prepared for that yet. I wasn't prepared for anything this morning. I was actually uh, responding to a tweet, and some people may have seen it already, but I was responding to a tweet from Milkshake talking about the AMA and everything. And I think that was very important to respond to that because they say that they're reaching out to individuals, and I have not received a damn thing yet. I haven't received a response or not even a response, just like well, actually, yeah, I have two tweets that I put out and I have no response from them, but they responded to someone else saying that yes, you know, I thought it was kind of obvious that Matt was invited, but they said they're reaching out to people individually, and I have not seen this, so it's very interesting. Very, very interesting. All right, we got 96 people here already. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate everybody that is here. You guys are amazing for even showing up today. And we'll get to all the comments in a couple of seconds. All right, so let's go. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, champ. Morning, Matt. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. CRO will be worth more than y'all know. Yeah, I agree with that. CRO will be something pretty big. Matt, how's life? It's pretty good. Good morning, Matt. So question, on my card, I get 2% back. So what I've been doing is collecting, selling and buying other coins. Would you suggest still doing that or just saving my CRO I get back? So it all depends what you see, right? If you're getting you said 2% back in CRO. If you see the value in CRO more than you see in other coins, then do that. But then hold on to your CRO. However, if you see an opportunity and they give you 2% back and you have that ability to use that money to convert it into different coins and, increase your portfolio size, I feel like that's the way you want to go. If you only hold CRO, it's always great to hold other positions. So I would say, kind of add to those positions, and then you can worry about gathering your CRO. Because right now, for me, I'm getting 12% back here, 10% back there, 6% back in another place, and all the CRO that I'm getting is going back into a staking pool. So if I'm staking it over on the DeFi wallet, I can add it back in and I can compound it, and then I'm also adding to that so I can compound that more. So that's basically what I'm doing is I'm trying to grow the value of CRO, especially right now where it's at 40 cents, because this is like sort of the lowest that we're going to see it at. We're going to see it at 30 to 40 cents for I don't know if it would be for a while, but for however long we're going to see it that there, I want to be able to add to that position because I know that we definitely are going to see it easily double. And definitely have an ability to 4x by the end of the year. So I'm trying to figure out what would be the best method to do that. Uh, question is, when will the market recover? That's a tough question because the market should have recovered already, but my thought is we're actually going to see this at the end of Q2. The end of Q2 was my thought from the previous year. I said that middle of Q2 to end of Q2 will probably be something, or no, I said end of Q2 to beginning of Q3. It would be something that we did see that bull run end up taking place. And I hope that's the case. I really do. Because you never really can predict exactly when things are going to happen because, anything could happen, right? You can go into war, you can have inflation increase, you can have whatever, right? You never know. I'm still not live on the Let It Burn channel. Sorry. Let's see. Am I live on the Let It Burn channel? Well, the audio wasn't live. I made 300K from SHIB. Now all on CRO. Don't miss this. Um, might take 4 years, but just look at BNB coin. Yeah, I would agree. I think CRO is going to be absolutely huge, and if you have the ability to stake a hell of a lot, you're capturing more and more CRO as you're going, right? You're getting passive income either way, and then you're setting up bigger forms of passive income by turning 300,000 into 600,000. And you're able to take 200,000 and throw it to the side and put it in other investments while also having 400,000 in CRO and staking that and getting 12%, right? And you getting 12% on 400,000, you're able to capture basically somebody's salary just by doing that every single year. So I'm a big fan of that, the passive income there. SHIB is going to be worth $1. I think SHIB is definitely going to be worth a lot. We have to figure out the ways that we can get there, but yes. Greetings from Romania. What is really happening with Shiba? I think right now we're just wondering what the devs are going to do for the ecosystem and if they're going to implement SHIB a lot more in the metaverse and a lot more within normal business practices or normal practices, I guess. Because Shibarium, we want to see if that's going to be as big as they say it's going to be. If they hype this thing up like they've been hyping it up and it has nothing that we want, then we're going to be upset. Warning, because I think you're a threat because you're calling them out. Keep it up, bro. Yeah, I think that's true. I hope I get invited to this AMA because I do want to ask them the questions that need to be asked. And there's a lot of people that are saying, look, the only person that will ask the questions that are good for the community is me. And I think that's sort of true. I think there's some people out there that are tired of, the ecosystem devs BS. So they will call it out. But yeah, I just uh, retweeted this or quote retweeted this. They basically said the list of selected attendees has been finalized, and then in the response below that, if we go down here, response below that, to where is that? For those contacts have already responded, right? That they contacted people, and I have not received any type of contact. They said that I'm invited. I don't know. I really don't know. I haven't received anything. So what's the deal here? Is it to where Milkshake said something and like, oh, I thought he was invited, and then Trophius came up or somebody else came up and said, well, he shouldn't be invited because I wrote this about him. You know, that might be the case. Push back the date for the AMA or whatever. Yeah, I know. I saw that. No, not $1. I'm hoping for a half a penny, which is doable, but have to pass Bitcoin. Yeah, see, that's the thing is that I don't think we need to focus on the market cap passing Bitcoin because I don't think that will happen. But what I am thinking that will happen is Shiba Inu will obviously decrease a lot of its supply, and we will find ways to do it, whether it's with the ecosystem devs or whether it's with us, right? Like if we're doing something about this, then we obviously can see, um, massive increase to the price, right? We can see a massive decrease to the supply, increase to the price. Will CRO be at Coinbase? Will CRO be at Coinbase? You mean on Coinbase? It's on Coinbase right now, so you can buy it on Coinbase Pro if you wanted to. CRO prediction. End of year, $2 easily. Hold CRO Matic ADA dot SHIB. It's a great dot. Hopefully you're getting that 14.5% or 10%, I guess, back over on crypto.com. uh, I'd be happy if Chronos get to half of what BNB is worth, and I think it will definitely be overtaking in the future. Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. I think we'll see the top three. I think we'll see CRO in the top three. In my opinion, I think we will. Crypto.com is just too damn big. It's everywhere, right? And to understand what crypto.com is all about, once you do see crazy mass adoption, understand that what we're seeing with the amount of volume in CRO, let's go to CRO here. Um, you don't see that much volume. $46.4 million in volume. That is nothing. That is nothing compared to some of these ones that are in the top 10, right? You're seeing so little volume, but we can see so much more as time goes on. There's a lot of people that are staking the position, and it's understandable. I mean, why not get the most value out of holding CRO? And it's something that controls like an entire, network. And once things start to get crazy with this network, where you have more coins that are available, you have, it's just going to be so great. I think it's going to be good. We're currently at 42 cents, and yeah, looking good. Volume is up 15%, but just wait until this volume goes up 1,000%. Let me see. Let me go back to SHIB. Let's see where SHIB is, because I did see some movement in SHIB recently. It's starting to retrace a little bit. Yeah, we're seeing it down about 1.5% or 1.3%. The volume is down 11%, down to 539 million. Like this is crazy. You see Shiba Inu at 539 or 545 million dollars worth of volume, and we need to see CRO up at those levels as well. Um, I think that'd be crazy. Did you check out Dark Crypto? No, I did not. Everyone needs to stop focusing on the damn supply. We almost dropped to zero at half of Ethereum's. Wait, what? What are you talking about? Half of Ethereum's cap. Yeah, I um. So yeah, we're gonna drop a zero. We can drop a zero easily, and that gets us to a $50 billion market cap, right? If we uh if we do decrease the supply, I think that's something we do need to focus on, right? I understand where you're coming from that we don't want to decrease the supply too fast. If we decrease the supply too fast, you create a just pump and dump scenario, right? Where everybody gets in. Like, say if they burned off 99.99% right now out of nowhere, they had the ability to do that, which they don't because, we hold a lot of coins. As you see those being burned off, people will sell. As it goes to higher and higher prices, people will sell. It's inevitable. It's understandable. So if you do it slowly and have something that's predictable to show that the value will be long-term value, you'll be able to capture the most out of it. And people will sell, but then people will hold on because they realize what the consistent value will be, right? So for me, I always have my selling points, and I probably won't end up buying more after a certain point for Shiba Inu. I'll just let it sit there and gain whatever I can gain, and then I'll probably focus on other positions. I would love to hold somewhere around 1 billion coins, but at the lowest price I could possibly hold it at, right? That's obviously the goal. Because currently my cost basis is around 2100. Uh, so I feel like right now, if I bought more, I would be increasing my cost basis, which no matter what, I think anything, really below that 0.00005 mark, you're not going to worry about in a few months, maybe like 6 months or so. World Cup in November as well. Yeah. What are your thoughts on XRP? XRP for me is just a swing trade position. That's all I look at it as because I've had luck swing trading it and made some money with XRP, but long term, it's just the supply is just too much. Um, for where it's at, because as you add on a little bit more supply, you really see dilution and where the price can get to. Some people believe in it wholeheartedly, that it can go to crazy high levels, and I understand it's great, but I'm not one of those people that believes in it. And it may be a mistake, but that's okay. You're honest. I appreciate your honesty, and I don't think the devs are honest. Yeah, I don't think they are either. Matt, what do you think about the question of YouTuber Zach? Elon and Vitalik founded SHIB. So I already posted something on the Let It Burn channel actually about that, and it's interesting. You know, you never really know who controls what, and they're not going to come out and say it, because if they did, then I don't know if that will be the end of SHIB, but it definitely will um, take away some of the mystery of SHIB and any other mysteries that you have in there with the devs being unknown. At that point, you got to kind of know who they are. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I don't really have a huge opinion about it. Hi, Matthew. Shiba Inu devs calling you a burn ambassador. Calling you guys. Wait, what? You guys making money from your audience? These SHIB devs made you more famous, putting your name out there, and then there than next to Stephen Cooper. They made me more famous putting my name out there. I would yeah. So what they did, basically creating that blog article, they just brought attention to me, and then a lot of the people went to search who I was, and then went into a lot of my videos and understood that how is this person not transparent? Like, he goes live every single day, shows you his portfolios, goes on the screen and goes, "Hey, I have $18,791 in here. This is exactly what I'm holding." Like, most people don't do that. Right? It's not for influence to show you what I'm holding, like to influence your decisions. It's really to show you what I'm invested in, and then as we go day to day, how we end up making these moves, if they are positive, if they are negative, right? Whatever they are, right? It shows that I'm very transparent, and a lot of people see this, and they were just like, "Well, I don't believe what they're saying." And then luckily, I already have a large following, so that people know that that's complete BS. So if I didn't have a large following and I had 5 or 10,000 subscribers, then I guarantee they would have been able to probably crush me, because of the fact that they can say whatever they want. And a lot of the things that they say just are lies to shut things down. Right. And they don't even do their research. And it's not even about lies because they just want to shut it down. I think it's lies because uh, they don't want to do any type of research, and they don't want to support anything that's outside the ecosystem, right? Outside their ecosystem. They partner up with different businesses, and they don't want to support anything that they're not getting any type of benefits from, I guess. Right? I don't know what benefits they're getting from John Richmond, but they must be getting something from that form of partnership. And John Richmond is obviously getting the name, the popularity out there, because people are talking about John Richmond. I didn't even know who or what John Richmond was. And now I've talked about it in maybe 5 or 6 videos and a couple of live streams. And right now, so it's a little weird. Call me Nick to make it easier. Well, hopefully I can. If you're talking to somebody else, then I understand. Do you think CRO will gradually go up in price, or will we see it just jump $1 to $10? No, we're going to see it go up gradually in price. We will see large pumps, but I think we will see it gradually go up. Now, when they do decide to do another burn, which I believe they're going to do something drastic, CRO or crypto.com has been known to do things that are completely out of the ordinary, right? Outside the box thinking. Like, they are the only ones that I've seen that has decided to burn off 70% of their supply out of nowhere. Something that is a popular coin, on top of a network, the native coin on top of a network that decided to drop 70% or technically 76% of their supply. So, yes, I see them doing something big and I see it jumping from maybe the higher dollar figures to a level to where it can get to $50, right? So, I don't see a jump from $1 to $10. I see a gradual push, and then we will see a jump from maybe the higher single digits, so maybe $7 or $8 or $10 or so, to a level of $50, right? We'll see that jump from there because they will end up burning off more coins, because I think they're gonna start to realize that it has way more potential when people start to see that they have that burning potential, right? Ability to decrease the supply. They see this, and I think every day they're figuring out the best time period to drop more coins, because I think they're going to get down to a point to where they hold 1 billion coins, and then we're going to see a gradual decrease in that 1 billion as well, and we're going to see it get down to millions of coins, and then we'll see it compete with BNB, and it will be huge. In my opinion, it will be freaking phenomenal, I think. And I think we're going to see CRO at the top of the list when it comes to coins. Um, Ape dropped some, sold one ape, and if it dips to 12, I'll buy some more. That's smart. That is smart. Good morning. I have the 4K worth of CRO available now that my staking term, or now that my stake term ended. Trying to do card, but still says purchase 4K. How do I get around that? Um, you shouldn't have to purchase 4K. Like, you should be able to. I can't do it now, but it should give you the option. So it says purchase 4K, but then you should be able to go into one of the tabs that says use the CRO that's in your wallet. So you'll be able to use that CRO that's directly in your wallet unless you have less than 4K, because it does move with the market. So say if you bought in at 50 cents and it decreased down to 42 cents, obviously, you're going to have less than 4K in your wallet. Now, if it did increase from where you bought, let's say 35 cents or 30 cents, up to the level that it's at now, obviously you have more than 4K, so you should be able to do that easily. But I can't take you through it because I have it already staked, and I can't show you my screen because I don't have that ability. I do want to order something. I forgot yesterday I was going to order something. Ended up, uh, I have a full pallet of um, concrete that I had to send back to Lowe's, and I had to put it in the truck and take multiple trips because that's like 3,000 pounds of of concrete that I can't put all 3,000 pounds in my SUV. And so that was a mission. But luckily, my father-in-law helped me and was able to use his truck, so it's good. It was great. I still have some concrete here that I have to take there, though, which I don't know if I'll take it there today. So why are you not talking about SHIB? I was talking about SHIB. It's just people are asking me about CRO. So we will talk about SHIB, definitely. Um, you're legitimate, Matt. Wait, let's see. Let's go back here. Let's bring up SHIB on the screen. Let's see where SHIB is actually at. Let's refresh this. Oh, it's increasing a little bit. It's still down 1%, but it's increasing a little bit. You're legitimate, Matt. Yes, you have been transparent. See, they don't want anyone to burn, like ask the doctor, Stephen Cooper, you, because they want to milk the community as long as they can. Yeah, which is what I don't understand. I just want to talk to them and be like, look, Shiba Inu, you need to understand how long this will take to burn off coins. I'm not saying that you guys have to implement something to where you're burning it off today. If you want to implement something to where it's a 10-year plan, then implement something for that 10-year plan. But the point is that you have a plan and you show us any type of plan, right? That's what we want. We want to see it in writing somewhere or verbal, right? We want to hear you say, this is the plan for burning. This is the plan for SHIB over the long term. If you give us a plan, you can milk the community for whatever you want, right? You can do all these different things and create different things and hopefully create good investments. But we want to see SHIB run to crazy high levels. 1 cent is where we want it to get to. 10 cents is where we want it to get to. $1 is where we want it to get to. So show us that vision, show us how we can get there, and then we'll be happy. So it can be a 10-year plan. You can say, oh, we would implement 1% per transaction or 2% per transaction. This is the 10-year plan. If we have $10 million worth of volume in Shibarium every single day, this will be throughout 10 years. We will burn off the right amount in order to get to 1 cent. That's what we want to see. It's very simple. It's very simple. Nothing more than that, nothing less, right? Now, obviously, we can accept something more, but we want to see a vision to where we can get to 1 cent, right? Whether it's 5 years or 10 or burns. And I love it, right? I would love it. How's it feel being the biggest SHIB YouTuber on YouTube? How's it feel being the biggest SHIB tuber on YouTube? I don't think I am. I think I just, you know, try and do my best. I don't think I am the biggest SHIB YouTuber. I talk about many different things, not just SHIB. It's just there's a lot of information when it comes to SHIB, and people want to hear about Shiba Inu. So I have to, talk about it and keep the name out there, keep the word out there, and keep the hype train going, right? And also, ask the right questions. So I don't think I'm the biggest SHIB YouTuber by any means. There are people that get more views than I do and do more SHIB videos than I do, but I try my best, and I guess it feels good to have so much support from people. So I appreciate all of you guys for being here. But yeah, wow, we lost a lot of concurrent viewers in the last 2 seconds. It's like we lost 80 viewers in the last like 2 seconds. Um, did we just lag or something? I think ApeCoin won't hit 12. I think 14 is the new bottom. What do you think about Zombie Inu? I haven't looked into it much. I looked into it a little bit, but not a crazy amount. Are you still planning on going all in on FarmCoin? That's tough, man. I'm looking at it every day, and I'm like, first of all, I don't know how I'm going to spend $10,000 because my bank account won't let me spend $10,000 on my card. They only let me spend 1,500, and if I ask for an increase, it's around another $1,000 that I could put as a um, because I have a lot that's sitting in the bank account. I hate having money sit in a bank account. I was talking to my wife the other day, and just said, "Look, I want to take $10,000 and double it really quick, and I think this position will give me that opportunity." Um, and I'm gonna be upset at myself because FarmCoin is gonna start moving, and I'm not gonna be in that. Or I can take it and put it into CRO, but I was thinking that maybe I can put it in a farm coin, see that double, or even just 50% increase, and then put the all of the gains and the profits, or sorry, the profits are gains. I want to put all of the initial investment plus the profits into CRO and try and get up to that $40,000 staking point. Because right now I think I'm at like, I don't know, to 11, 10 or $11,000 into CRO. And if I put another 10, that'll be 20. If I put another 20, that'll be 30, right? So obviously we're working our way up to that level. But it's gonna take some time because I don't like to put all of my money into one basket. Where do you stake SHIB? So I stake it on crypto.com. I stake it there for 3%. And the reason why I want to get up to the 40,000 CRO staking mark is because I'll be able to stake my SHIB for 5%. So that's what I really want to do. And then other opportunities I can also stake for 5%. So that's really what I'm looking for. But yes, I stake it on crypto.com, and then I also stake it on the DeFi wallet. No, sorry. I'm thinking of different staking coins here. I don't stake SHIB on the DeFi wallet. I stake CRO on the DeFi wallet. SHIB is just on crypto.com. And then I have 15 million that's sitting over here just in case, because this is more of my, like, if I decide to sell at a certain point, this is the piece that I'm going to sell. If I buy any more, all the amounts that I'm buying is going directly into CoinMart or crypto.com. Right? So I probably will buy some more SHIB. I keep questioning myself whenever I'm looking to buy some. I really need like I really need like something back there to cover that. Um, let's see if it covered it. Yeah, it covered the sun because I need to fully cover the sun that comes through there because I have a window right behind me. You guys involved in burns and now sets the standard higher. The SHIB devs have no choice but to implement burns to outdo your guys' burns. Nice. Yes, that's why we're looking to do more and more burns and say, hey, why are we doing more burns than you? And then they end up upping the burns, and then the next time, why are we doing more burns than you? Then they end up upping the burns, right? So that's what we're looking for. um, I'm starting to buy low, selling high, swings and pumps. My bag zigzag indicator helps. Yeah, I thought you were trying to rap there or something. Pump my bag zigzag. Direct deposit from account. So the problem is that I have to use the card with this bank because the bank is blacklisted, so it doesn't let me link the bank directly, but it lets me link the debit card. So that's the problem. Is the bank that I use, and maybe I should just totally like X that bank. It's just I would have to change over all of my bills plus my mortgage, which also my mortgage is not letting me pay extra money, so that's kind of weird. Since they changed over to different companies, it's very difficult to pay extra money. So I have to figure out how to do that because I always want to pay a little bit more so that you're paying more towards principal rather than paying more towards interest. That's something you guys need to understand. In the first 15 years of paying your mortgage, pay as much extra as you can. As you can, uh, I need some concrete. Well, you can come and pick up the 10 bags that I got here. Yeah, pay off your mortgage in the first 15 years because if you do, or not pay it off, but pay as much as you can because you're paying more towards principal. And the next 15 years after that, you start paying more principal than you do interest. So just try and pay as much as you can in the beginning. It's smart to do that. They always apply so much interest in the first 15 years because they know that people will pay it off, before maybe like 20, 25 years. Some people will try and pay it early, but they won't start doing it until uh, maybe 5 years in, and you already paid a crazy amount of interest. Like I've already paid a crazy amount of interest, even though I'm paying extra. And now, for the last couple of months, or actually year, I haven't been paying extra because they've been making it difficult to pay any extra money towards it. So many deals with SHIB burns, big whales buying, but still doesn't seem like the coin is moving forward. Yeah, it's gonna move slow. Like it's not something that we want to move insanely fast. We want mass adoption. We want more volume, which we will see. But uh, sorry, I'm reading other things. But I think what we need to see with Shiba Inu is slow movement, slow gradual gains up. That's what we just need, right? We just need that slow increase because the slower the increase, the more that people are going to see the potential of where this can go, right? You're going to have less people that end up seeing this as a pump and dump. If something moves really, really quickly and goes all the way up to, let's say, 0.000, it ends up losing a zero and goes to 0.0001, then you have a lot of people that are probably going to be like, oh, you know what? It's never going to get here again. It's going to retrace. So I'm going to get out. And then that's what's going to create that retracement, right? It's not about just something else creating the retracement. It's those people that get scared of the movement that it's moving too fast. So we want to see slow, gradual movement. We want to see that the burns. I want to see the burns happen, obviously aggressively, but not too aggressively to where it creates that large movement there. Verizon is glitching bad. Probably why the drop showing. Yeah, it's possible. I don't have Verizon. I have a um, Xfinity, but they're partners anyway. So somebody, I read that. Good morning, my brother. Good morning, Brazil. Thank you for being here. It really sucks. What's the name of the farm coin? It's Harvest Finance. So this is Harvest Finance here. I'm holding $6,000 worth. My cost basis is around $100 actually. It's probably around like 90 because I bought a lot that were down here at the $82 level. And under 100 is a great price for farm coin in my opinion. You see a lot of potential and where this can go, and I will keep using this as a swing trade and long term investment for years to come, right? So as long as this ends up, staying the way it is, and it goes up to 200, comes back down to 100, goes up to 300, comes back down to 100. I will play this as a huge swing trade for a lot of years to come, but I will also have long-term investments in it as well, just in case it does run to about $1,000 or $2,000. Because the reason why I'm so bullish in something like Farmcoin is because of the supply, right? The amount of volume that we see go through there is really good. It's kind of the same volume that we would see with, um, you know, crypto.com or Kronos, but we only see less than a million, basically less than 700,000 coins that are out there, and 98% of the supply is out there. So a lot of people see the potential and where this can go. A $65.8 million market cap is basically nothing, and it has shown a lot of history in where this can go. It's been up to 400, it's been down to $50, been up to 300 or so, 350 or so, has decreased down to 80, increased up to, from what it said here, it was actually like 280 to where it did increase because I sold previously at 270. But then it decreased down to where it is now, and we're just going to see more and more increases, in my opinion. I think we're going to see something really, really big, and I can't wait until we do see that, and we're going to keep seeing this fluctuation, keep seeing this movement. This is something that's pretty new. It's not anything that's old here. It's pretty new. You're seeing it in 2020, launched in 2020, and yeah, you see so much potential. Let me go back to SHIB. You got 330 people here, guys. Make sure you hit that like button. It does help out. Never put all money in one basket. That's the number one rule. Yes, 100%. Never put all your money in one basket. It's very tough to see because then you start to realize that other positions are moving. If you're putting $10,000, your only $10,000 that you have, you're throwing it all into Shiba Inu. That's great that you believe in Shiba Inu that much, but you're also not giving yourself any other opportunity short term to maybe add to that position or add to your crypto portfolio. Let's say you do see farm coin that you get into, and now you see that run. Let's say you put $1,000, $2,000 into it, and it triples, right? And now you're at $6,000 that you can now put that into anywhere that you want, and you can split 3,000, 3,000, 3,000 into other positions. That's way too many 3,000s. I was talking about 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000 into other positions, and now you can essentially double some of those other positions as well. We're definitely seeing Shiba Inu come back down right now. It's may bounce off of the 200 EMA from what I see, and that's exactly what it looks like it's doing. How much is your stake in CRO? I have about $10,000 to $11,000 in CRO. What's your favorite Pokemon? Probably, I don't know. It kind of changed from time to time. When I was a kid, it was definitely Pikachu. I mean, that's obvious. Um, uh, I don't know. Gyarados, maybe? Yeah, I would probably say that. Yeah, probably Gyarados. I like Zapdos. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Mewtwo? There's a lot of great Pokemon. I put out a tweet the other day, or actually yesterday, talking about how I don't understand. I really don't understand how Pokemon has not made NFTs yet. You know how much money they would make off of NFTs if they made NFTs? Like insane amounts of money. Like I'm telling you, if they made first edition base set NFTs with only 10 that were available of each kind or something, or 5 that were available of each kind, or one, I don't know, whatever they wanted to do, it would be insane. Like, I mean, so many people would buy these NFTs, and this would be the biggest launch in NFT history. Guaranteed, hands down. I have no idea why they're not doing this. It would create so much more value. And I think maybe they just don't want to crash the internet, because I think they will crash everything. If you see, you know, Pokemon make some NFTs, I would try and buy a billion of them, and they would probably cost at least, even for the I don't, even for any character, Magikarp, whatever, you would end up paying like $10,000 for these NFTs, and I would gladly pay $10,000 for these NFTs because they're going to be most likely huge, the biggest NFTs in history, way bigger than probably CryptoPunks or any of them. I don't know why they're not doing it. There's a mortgage problem. It can pay 2x a month, make a mortgage go down a lot. Yeah. How much tectonic do you have? I don't have any tectonic. Some videos out there based on SHIB metaverse land sell recently 20 million that SHIB may hit a 1 cent by the end of 2022. I don't know if it'll hit 1 cent by the end of 2022. I mean, that's a lot of supply that has to decrease in a matter of, I don't even know how many months. What's 8 months? That's That's not that's too much. That's that's so little time to decrease supply that much. And if you're talking about just mass adoption, it doesn't make sense to me that we would see any type of mass adoption like that. Speaking of NFTs, I wanted to show you guys the NFT that was given to me. So this was an NFT that was given to me. Elite rank rooster. I was given a rooster here, and I wanted to check, I guess, James Arts that created it, and they just sent it to me. I didn't even know that I had it, right? So James Arts withdrew it, and it was deposited to Matthew Perry. So somebody sent it directly to me, and I don't even know how they got the ability to deposit an NFT to me, which is cool. Or maybe this came directly from, I don't know. I was gonna say maybe it came from crypto.com, but it was from one of the people that created it. So if we look at this collection, they've sold $7.4 thousand worth of elite rank roosters. There's only 700 created, and I don't know. They're pretty interesting, I guess. What's the top ranked rooster? Let's look at it sorted by most viewed or most liked. Most liked. This one's $250. It has 10 likes. How many offers? No offers. Uh, Bought by somebody for $99. Hmm. But yeah, I have a couple of NFTs here. Bought these NFTs, crypto.com NFTs. I want to continue to collect NFTs on crypto.com. This is where all of my NFTs are basically going to be. Uh, so yeah, probably some that are on the Loop Ring platform, but we'll see. So let's see. Shiba Inu is currently down 2 point, or I guess about 2%, so 1.77%. We're seeing the volume down by 12%. Let's look at TradingView. Let's see where we're seeing any type of uh, points here. So we do see it over the last, I guess the last time it increased up to 3,000. That's the level that it is resisting from. Uh, so the 12th. Yeah, we want to see it break that point of 3,000. We want to see it break the point probably somewhere around 3,300 as well as 3,500. Open an account with another bank like Citibank just for crypto. So I have another bank open. I just have all my money from everywhere going into this bank account. So I have to set it up to where I can automatically transfer it. Some videos out there, I've read that. Thoughts on Dogecoin Mars? I really don't have strong thoughts on Dogecoin Mars. It's mainly around the Methuselah Foundation that I've talked about, and that's something that bothers me. I've seen a lot of popularity in it, and I had it over on Gate.io before I transferred everything out of Gate.io because they're not. I don't even know what's the process on that if they're still allowing people to buy and stuff in that were in the U.S. So I don't know. Can you just go in into a branch and tell them you want to make a principal only payment? Oh, go into a branch. So it's not. I don't. So the mortgage company that I had previously, it ended up transferring over. So that's sometimes what they do is within you holding a 30-year mortgage, your mortgage company may change like 5 times, and somebody else will own your mortgage company or your mortgage. Somebody sent a super chat, I think. Or thoughts on Lucky Block Coin? I haven't looked into Lucky Block Coin. I've never heard of it, and it probably doesn't have a crazy amount of popularity. Cause I mean, maybe it does. Lucky Block. So currently looking at a, I guess 100 billion supply with only 37 billion that's out there. I'd imagine you probably see some that's either burned off or you just don't have all the supply introduced. But just last day, we have seen this decrease by 3%. It increased, pretty hefty, but then started to decrease and kind of, um, you know, I guess, level out or consolidate. If we look at it over the history of what has been done here, we've seen this increase a massive amount and slowly started to create lower highs and lower lows, right? And now you're seeing it at maybe the lowest level, and you could possibly see a bounce maybe around this level of 20, 22, or actually 15.0015. You're seeing a 71.6 million dollar market cap. The volume looks pretty good, around $1 million in volume. What markets are available? You can buy it on Pancake Swap. That's crazy to see that much volume go through Pancake Swap and L Bank, right? Um, so that's good. You want to see it on more platforms. I don't know what it's all about, but let's go ahead and look into the contract here. You have 51,216 holders, which is pretty interesting. If we look at the amount of holders here, we have one wallet that's holding over 20%, another wallet that's holding over 19%, and another wallet that's free that's holding over 20%. um, so no, I don't like that at all. Having three free wallets that are holding over or close to 20% of the coin, that is 60% of the coin in total. That's not something that I would look into getting into, and I don't like that at all. I understand that everything else looks great. You have the liquidity pool set up and everything like that with 1%, but seeing 20%, 20%, and basically 20%, that's not something that I will look at as a positive for me at all. That's a red flag for me. And even if it is legitimate in some form or fashion, I can't see a way that that should be legitimate. Um, can you just I just read that. High yield DeFi projects look good. Uh, Titano Finance. Uh, yeah, Zilla and Super. Yes, history taught us uh, that fast pumps call for 50% correction soon after. Yeah, we don't like fast pumps there. Because we get those fast pumps, everything goes south. The zigzag indicator shows when possible before the dump. Hmm, interesting. Sell to stable, buy the dip and pump your bags. Yes, but how about Atom? I like Atom, right? Atom apparently offers a pretty high percentage for staking, and I think it's over on the DeFi wallet. Yeah, and that's good to me. I love being able to stake something And seeing Atom at a very low price right now at about 24, hopefully it didn't increase from yesterday when I was talking about it. But yeah, seeing it at a low price of 24, looking at history, you can see that this has shown it's gotten to a level of 40 multiple times, so 44 multiple times before decreasing down to the level of 26 or 24, really bouncing off this low level of 22. So 24 is a great price to get into Cosmos, and I can see it with a lot of staking opportunity. What is this? I don't want that. Am I doing subscribers only? I am. That means that one of these pinned by Matthew Perry subscribed to me. Scams like that happen with NFTs. You get a free NFT, and when you interact with it and try to sell it, something happens to your account. I don't know exactly, but be careful. Really? How can that how can that work? So you're saying that I shouldn't even sell it, that I should just let it sit there? All right, well, then it'll sit there. Hey Matt, can you pop into the Telegram at some point when you get a chance? I know you're up to speed already with Zeldaverse. Would like to cross reference something with you. Um, yeah, I'll have to take some time. I keep saying that I'll do that, but a lot of times I get sidetracked, especially this last couple of days. Yeah, I wish they would do like some sort of, Spaces AMA. That would be amazing if they did that. Mm-hmm. All right. Are you guys going to invest into ApeCoin? So I'm in ApeCoin. Good morning, Matt and chat. Shiba fam famalam. Thoughts on Cosmos, Adam? Again, I gave my thoughts on Cosmos. I like him. I like the position. I want to hold more of it. And that's what really drives me where I'm like, should I put 10,000 into farm or should I spread it? Because if I spread it, I have more of a chance to increase, but if I also spread it, it's not going to be a quick return like I want it to be. It's going to be more of a, oh, I made money here, so let me make money here and then um, put the money somewhere else after I make that money. So then I'm just going to start throwing it a bunch of places, and that's what I've done before. So I have certain investments that I want to make quick money with, and those are I want to do it with farm. I want to do it with so many other positions, but then Cosmos is more of a longer term position, something that I can stake, maybe for a flexible term, and I really don't know why. I don't know. It's tough. It's very tough. It starts to bother me when I try and invest in to some things for the short term and I see so much potential long term. Then I'm like, oh, I'll hold on for a longer time. I'll hold on for a little bit more, and it ends up turning into a year. It's like I don't need that. Hey guys, that's not Matt with the WhatsApp number. Yeah, it's not. Have you heard of the Starlink Inu and their CRO rewards for holding? No, I haven't. I've heard somebody say Starlink Inu, but I haven't heard of their CRO rewards. I haven't heard of the detail. I got into Atom at $18. Love your videos, Matt. I hold a billion SHIB, two zeros um, away from $1 million. Thanks for great videos. No problem. Thank you for being a holder. Thank you for, being a part of this community. I appreciate it a lot. Don't touch airdrop NFTs or crypto. Okay, so I'm not going to touch them. How's the family's health? Everybody is good. Hayden was good. We just had to, since she had a cough, we had to get her checked out. That's just how the daycare works. Um, and now she got cleared by the doctor, so we don't have to deal with her having the cough and then coming or getting sent home. So this is an issue we had before where um, she had a cough at home during the weekend. We took her on Monday to the doctor to make sure she can go to daycare. It wasn't anything contagious or anything. Then we went back to the daycare and they said, well, since she hasn't had the cough here, she has to get checked out after we see her with the cough. And it's like that doesn't make sense. We saw that she had a cough. Here's the papers to say that she is clear. Just because you're witnessing the cough now, we're telling you that it has happened yesterday, right? And that was a big issue. But now we figured that out. Let's see. Have been seeing cheap shots at the metaverse, not knowing, wait, not using Shiba Inu for purchase of lands, like other metaverses are using their native token, funds everywhere. Yeah, I don't like the fact that they're not using Shiba Inu. They're not using Shiba Inu coin, their native token for the metaverse. I understand that they do not want to dump the coin. Like they don't want to have that ability to dump the coin, but having it as a use case for years and years, right? It's not only about the initial selling point. We understand that, but pushing that to other people, selling your land to other people, you're using Shiba Inu over and over and over and over again, right? And then if you implement some burn with it, you're going to be able to burn off some Shiba Inu with it as well. 1% of it, that would be great. 2% would be freaking phenomenal. But you would also have more sale of the lands, and all of the lands probably would have sold out by now if you were going to be able to use your Shiba Inu to buy it. I guarantee that we would have sold out like so many lands in, or I guess in the bidding process, that would have went way better than what it did. Then when it's open to the public, and I don't know how crazy it will get when it's open to the public, but still, I think it would have sold way too much or a lot, everything basically. Realistically, how long will it be until Shiba is $1? Um, I'm worth over $100 million. Thanks, Matt. um, so for me, I think, right, and this is all my opinion. It's not basically saying that this is fact. I think that we'll see ascent by 2026, um, on or before 2026, and then we will also see a dollar somewhere around that 10-year mark. So I think not the 10-year mark as in 10 years from today, 10-year mark as in 2030. That's what I'm thinking, is that 10-year mark. So 2020 is a 10-year mark, 2030 is also a 10-year mark. I think there's a strong possibility that we might see it before then, and we might have some massive implementation of burns, and we'll see this thing get to a penny before 2026, because we have years to come up with these scenarios to where people can quickly adopt coins that burn off 5%, or quickly adopt coins that burn off 10%, or play the hell out of these games, or watch the Let It Burn channel a hell of a lot, or the devs can implement something, the devs to the ecosystem, not just to Shiba Inu, to the ecosystem. So we'll see something, and I think probably 2026 to 2030 is where we're going to see somewhere around a dollar. Um, you should go all in on compound. I think it will pump soon. I was thinking that too. I was thinking that because the only thing that's holding me back is that I bought in at a lower point. So compound, let me see where it is, because my compound's over in crypto.com now. So I bought in at a very lower point, like a way lower point, very lower point, a way lower point. it was around 128, and then I also bought in way lower. I think it was around 100 or so. So I feel like I'm losing out on $50 per coin that I buy, and that's something that I don't want to have to deal with. But I think you're right. I think Compound will make huge moves soon. But I'm looking at Harvest Finance price, and that's where I'm always like $100. It's like sort of the lowest point that we see Harvest Finance, and when it does pump, it pumps out of nowhere. So that's why I'm looking into that. But yeah, I can't believe Zelda Inu is under 3 cents. Yeah, Zelda Inu is gonna be huge. I'm all for it. I'm glad that I'm gaining more Zelda Inu as the days go on, and I'm glad and happy to buy more Zelda Inu. And right now, I think I'm holding somewhere around $8,000 worth of Zelda Inu, or $9,000 worth of Zelda Inu, or something like that. And I just keep buying more and keep getting more. So I'm getting more every single day from L Bank, the 27%. If you guys are not familiar with what I'm talking about, so let me go ahead and log into L Bank. I think it might take me a little bit to log in because I don't know my password or anything. There's so many passwords that I have to remember now that um, it's just like impossible because they always make me change things everywhere. Not cap locks. Let me see if I can get in here. Come on, man. What's going on with this? Why is it taking so long? Come on. There we go. All right, so if I go to the flexible term and I go to my projects, you're gonna see that I'm gaining 163 Zelda Inu every single day for these staking periods. So if I go over here and we look at this in Zelda Inu or in L Bank, I'm basically getting a compounded APY of 27.95%, and I'm gaining 163 Zelda Inu every single day. So I'm very happy with what I have gained and what I hold here. It's just phenomenal. It's a phenomenal return. So I'll take that all day. Now, what is Zelda Inu? Zelda Inu is basically a charity token that helps dogs in need. So I'm a person that loves dogs. You know, I have a Shiba Inu of my own, and her name is Emmy. And sometimes she annoys me, but she's a great dog. And it's basically a charity token. I don't know what price it's at, but yeah, it's at less than 3 cents, and it has 600 million max supply, which 97 million of the supply is burned off. So you're really looking at, a 503 million supply, and that does burn off in due time. But you're seeing more markets that are being available, especially looking at L Bank, looking at Bitmart, looking at XD.com, and you have Pancake Swap and all of that. But Zelda Inu is something that will blow up, in my opinion, and getting to a level of, a dollar will give you so much value, so much in return that if you're holding thousands of coins, like you investing at 3 cents, right? You would spend uh 200 $200 to get 1,000. Is that accurate? Or 10,000 or something? I don't know. Yeah, you would get a lot basically. So, or I guess $200, $300 or so, just to basically get that much. But it's down 8%. We see the volume that fluctuates. They're talking to more exchanges. So I'm hyped with what Zelda Inu can do, and the fact that I'm gaining 27% on L Bank. I mean, every 10,000 coins that you hold, which is not a crazy amount of money, every 10,000 coins that you hold, you're getting, 6 or 7 Zelda Inu in return. I mean, it's a no-brainer. If you're getting a compounded interest for Zelda Inu, I will take it any day. Let's go back to Shiba Inu, see what's happening with SHIB. Somebody sent some super chats that I just missed, and I'm sorry. Uh, D'Artagnan, thank you for sending that $5 super chat. I can't speak. Super chat. I said super chat. Thank you for sending that super chat. Thank you for sending the super chat. I appreciate that. And also Tennessee, thank you for sending that $5 super chat. I really appreciate that as well. Uh, devs equal developers. Yes, that's what the devs mean. Developers of the ecosystem, not developers of Shiba Inu. I guess if you look at Satoshi, technically lead developer of Shiba Inu, I just don't know like what role he has to play in that, because if they have the ability to change the contract, I would be all for it, right? Because if we can change the contract to include some sort of tax, I would take that any day of the week. A burn tax to go back towards maybe marketing or towards burning off Shiba Inu, we would love it. I'm still sitting on 1K Hex token at 13 cents. Is it a scam coin? I don't know. I haven't heard that. I haven't heard that Hex was a scam. But everybody has their own opinion about something. So I haven't looked into it heavily to give you that. Uh, what if we just have the Let It Burn playing for 24 hours a day every day? Well, we do have it playing for 24 hours a day. So if people decide to watch that, let's say if like I have my playlist out there where people can go and watch these videos every single day, and you can literally just play the playlist, I would probably loop the playlist rather than playing the 24-hour live stream. Right? I have the 24-hour live stream to create new members, to bring new people into the community, but I want to kind of push the playlist more than anything. If you go there and look for a burn playlist, that is the burn playlist, right? All right, let's see. Let's scroll down here. Matt, how can we make SHIB benefit? How can we make SHIB benefit leash and bone? The only way we'll get the devs on the side um, is if we make it benefit leash and bone. Or what can we do to appease them just a little? Yeah, I think they should be able to understand that, right? Right now, you do have sort of a use case with Shiba Inu being able to stake Shiba Inu to get bone, and that's great, right? Most people want to stake Shiba Inu to get more Shiba Inu, but you can stake it to get bone. That's great, and you'll. But the only thing is that I believe they have to pay you out. It's not something to where it's an automatic thing. It's like they have to pay you out at a certain time period, and I guess some people are having issues with even receiving their bone. So the 27% on Zelda Inu ended. No, it didn't. It ended briefly, but then did get launched back up a couple of days ago on the 18th. On the 18th of April is when it started back up. I'm still getting trading dividends, so you have to opt back in. If you haven't opt back in, you have to opt back in. So same whales that buy up BTC and Ethereum are buying up SHIB. So yes, they are in for the long run. I don't think so. Whales aren't in it ever for the long run. They're never in it for the long run. The whales are always in it for a short-term gain. The more that you buy, the quicker you want to sell. Understand this, that if you have $1 million in an investment, the reason why you have that $1 million in that investment is because you want to turn that million into 2 million, or even turn that million into a 30% gain. A 30% gain very, very quickly in $1 million, knowing that this is maybe at its low and knowing that you can see a massive return on something like this, gives you that ability to increase from 1 million to $300,000 in the matter of a day or a week, which is something you don't normally get in the stock market. So that's why you see a lot of whales that are getting into it with quicker returns, just taking $1 million and saying, you know what? I want to gain $300,000 this week. So let me put $1 million into it. And then they end up putting that $1 million, but then also sell that $1 million in a matter of probably a week or so. So the more that you put into an investment, the quicker you're looking for a return. That's just how it goes. That's why people look at Bitcoin and you're like, all right, well, it's at $30,000. People look at it and go, all right, $30,000, I can easily make another $10,000 on this one Bitcoin that I buy. I mean, it's simple. You're not looking for it to double in price. You're looking to make a quick $10,000. How is Zelda Inu at a higher price than SHIB, but not on as many exchanges? So Zelda Inu has less supply. Zelda Inu has millions of supply, which is where we want to get Shiba Inu to. If Shiba Inu was at the millions of supply right now with the current market cap, we would see a crazy high price from where we are. So it's about Zelda Inu starting out at 600 million and Shiba Inu starting out at 1 quadrillion. So you're looking at a difference of, quadrillion, trillion, billion, and then you get million. So you're literally like 4 spots away from where Shiba Inu is. So that's why you see Zelda Inu at a higher price. It's at a lower market cap, but it's also at a higher price. So depending on how much supply you have, you're going to see different prices there, different reasonable prices, right? Shiba Inu, if they started out at millions, they would have a reasonable price, or even billions, they would have a reasonable price. Crap, dude, you might as well buy $1 million of KIN tokens. I don't know what that is. Wait, so people who are making the metaverse aren't the people who made the token? Talking about SHIB. Um, Wait, so people who are making the metaverse aren't the people who are making the token. No, they're hiring a AAA graphics company in order to make it. Hey Matt, great day coming. Please tell me what you think of BitGert. It seems to be doing great. Uh, there are some red flags. Not sure if I should keep filling my bags. So let's quickly look at. I've looked at this previously. Bryce, somebody asked me to look at this before, and yeah, I believe there were some red flags. The volume is down by 44% or 45%. You are seeing it at 2.9 million. The thing that I don't like about it is we are at a higher market cap. So we're looking at $500 million market cap. So if I'm looking for an ability for this to get back to maybe a higher market cap that it was, somewhere around maybe the $600 million market cap, I'm not 100% sure because it doesn't give me that update. It looks like you're at its highest point for me. Yes, it could continue to rise, and you see consolidation, and it can continue to rise there. But the market cap, where it's at right now, it really doesn't show enough promise for me to like fill my bags with it. If I'm looking to get into a position, most likely it's because I see a 2x, 3x return, especially with something that's not as well known, right? If we're talking about Bryce, it's not something that's completely well known here. So if I'm going to get into the position, I better see a possibility of a 2, 3x, 5x, 10x return. And that's what will make me want to get into it more. Somebody sent another super chat, did they? Or was that, oh, that was just the two $5 super chats. Thank you for those. I appreciate that. But yeah, I wanted to look at the address to see there are a bunch of holders that are holding at 137,000. That's good to see. You have 57% that's in the dead wallet. No real red flags on the actual holders here. It's just mainly around what the market cap is for me. Fully diluted market cap, you're not going to see that fully diluted market cap because you have 57% that's burned off. But yeah, it's just something that's a little bit too high when it comes to the market cap, and something that is not well known for me, if that makes sense to you. And I haven't looked into the detail of what it actually does, if it does anything. It's offered on a lot of exchanges, at least 12 exchanges. and you're seeing majority of the volume come through gate.io. So let me go back here. What's your level on blockbusters? On brickbusters, I'm at level like 33. So I've been playing about 2 levels a day, just getting in my levels as we go through it. I've been watching probably maybe 2 to 3 ads every day. So just trying to do my part there. What's the easiest way to buy Zelda Inu? You can get it on L Bank. It's very simple. You can also get it on through MetaMask. So if you have MetaMask and you have your BNB smart chain set up, the wallet set up, or the network technically, um, you can get it through Pancake Swap. So you go over to Pancake Swap and they'll take you right there. So if you go to, let's say, Zelda Inu, you can add this to MetaMask by just adding it simply by clicking this icon. It'll automatically add it. Then you can go over to markets, and you can click one of these markets and it'll take you there. So if you go to uh, Pancake Swap, it'll take you directly to Pancake Swap, and you're gonna have to change your network, which I'm not gonna change my network, but you would have to change your network, and you can add the contract address into here. So or you can go to L Bank. I think it'll take you directly to L Bank, and you can buy it on L Bank if you wanted to, from I think USDT to Zelda, and it's very simple to do it that way. And again, I hold it on L Bank because it's better to do it there if you're going to get 27 point or 28% APY. Like I'll take that any day, right? Any day, especially something that's not going to dilute the position or dilute the uh, supply. Like I know that that's not going to have any type of dilution, and you're getting 27%. So I'll take that any day of the week, any day. Tomorrow, the next day after that. Let's see. Do you day trade crypto? I don't day trade crypto. I swing trade crypto. I have day traded crypto, and it's worked out pretty nicely. But it's also something that I have to focus on for a number of hours sometimes. Um, but yeah, not as much as I day trade stocks. What do you think about appease the devs? I think you have that backwards. Yeah, I get it. We should band together, make a channel just for SHIB futures and burning. I mean, we already have a channel for burning. I mean, I have a channel here that has 14,000 subscribers that does 24-hour live streams every single day. We try and upload a video every day on, Shiba Inu, some sort of information to burn Shiba Inu. But yeah, it's very very tricky. We want to burn as much as we can, but it depends on how many people watch and how many people see the videos here, right? Because we need to have some way to tell people, hey, this channel burns off Shiba Inu, and it's great to be able to see 14,000 subscribers, and we want to grow a lot faster. But everybody that's a subscriber over there should be a supporter over on the Discord group. Again, if you guys want to join, I guess the Discord group, we have 1,170 members on the Discord group, and let me go ahead and throw an invite in the chat if you guys want to join it. This link will never expire. That's good. Yeah, if you want to join it, I'll throw a link in the chat, and you could join the Discord. Bitmart has Zelda. Yes, Bitmart does. But if you want to get the 28%, I would rather you just buy it on L Bank. Almost 400 peeps watching. Yes. How is Dogecoin March chart looking to you? I'm not gonna. So I'm not the biggest fan of Dogecoin Mars. I mean, I've looked into it. It was interesting at times. It's just again, it's the Methuselah Foundation for me. It's that. I don't like the fact that they're gonna have those coins available to just sell them, and it's gonna do nothing but harm to um, Dogecoin Mars. And I would imagine that the chart looks okay, but that's not something that I like to see. Hey Matt, why is circulating supply increase if we are burning at 449 or 549 trillion now uh, is 551 trillion. So the circulating supply and the and the max supply, you need to understand that there's 40 trillion that's in staking pools. That's in stake. That's staked away, right? And when it's staked, it's taken out of circulation. What you need to focus on is the max supply, not the circulating supply, the max supply, because the staking, when you're staking it, you only stake it for a certain period. So you're staking it for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, whatever, 120 days. And when that staking period is over, it gets released, which goes back into circulation, which you can see trillions that get released in a given month, right? And then they end up getting restaked again. So it goes back to 549 trillion. And you could also see it decrease to 548 trillion because more people will start to stake it. So that's the reason why you're seeing the difference there. Go to sleep, Matt. Ah, I don't feel like sleeping. Mullen making moves today. Good news. Almost up 19% in the pre-market. Is it? I haven't looked at the. I mean, I've been looking at the stock market. I just haven't been. Um, oh yeah, I see it. It's up 17% right now. 17% in the markets today. Are we seeing AMC and GME doing anything or no? Obviously, I want those to do something, and I also want to see ZOM and SOS do something, but we're not seeing much happen um, in the stock market. We do have some different plays. You're seeing Tesla that's up 8% in the pre-market, back up over 1,000. That's great to see. That's crazy to see Tesla up that much, 9% in the pre-market. You typically see them up like a maybe a percent or two, but seeing them up 9% in one day is freaking huge. But you're not seeing many other. I'm sure you can find some big gainers in the markets, but I haven't been day trading much because most of my assets are held up in swing trades that haven't been going my way, and just need to take some time. I'm new here. What do you think about Athena AI? Wait, hopefully I'm saying that right. Alethine, I don't even know how to say that. There's no N there. Why did I say Athena? But I don't see anything for it. I don't see anything for it. Is this artificial liquidity token? Is this it? It's down about 3%, seeing a total of 10 billion. I would have to say I don't like it just from the initial point of looking at the circulating supply. So you're going to see 1.1 billion circulating supply, and the max supply you're looking at 10 billion. That's 11% that's out there. I don't like seeing low supplies or low circulating supply compared to the max supply. 10% or 11% means that there's so much room for dilution, which I don't know how old this is. So this was created in 2022, and we probably won't see much. So yeah, you can see here that there was a supply that was added. So we go to the price, right, and we look at how the price or how the market has moved. You're going to see that this right here, you're seeing a lower market cap, right? You're seeing that lower market cap here. And then you go up to here, you see that higher market cap. That's great. They must have added some supply somewhere around here because now you're seeing and they're continuing to add supply because you see this market cap go up while you see the price going down. That means that they're adding supply as time goes on, and that's not what I like to see. If they're adding more supply, it's not going to look good for your position because then it's just going to decrease and decrease more until it gets to the fully diluted market cap. Look at the difference between this market cap and the fully diluted market cap. You're seeing 756 million versus the 884 million that it's currently at. So you obviously have a huge difference there, and I do not like seeing that. especially if they're adding dilution. Now there's positions out there that will hold this much, but then you check into it and they haven't added any type of supply in a while, which means that they're not aggressively adding supply. They're just doing it throughout time. It may be like a play to earn or play to burn or whatever type of thing there. So for me, since they're adding the supply, I would have to say no. Um, but that's the first thing that I look at is to see the circulating supply versus the max supply. And if that's a huge difference, you have to check other things, but usually it's a no. Just because you don't want to be diluted. Because if you're buying $1,000 worth and you get diluted and it ends up decreasing, let's say uh, you end up increasing the supply up to 90% or 100%, well, now your $1,000 is probably worth $100, and that's not good. I'm bullish on CRO hitting 40 to 50 or 40 to 60 billion market cap this year. I would agree. I see that. 40 to 60 billion dollar market cap gives it somewhere around a $2 to $2.50 mark. So I would agree with that. Shout out from Australia, bro. Keep up the good work. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Have you looked into Caden at all? I have not. Katie, Kadina, Kadina, Kadina. That's how you say that. I no, I haven't. Uh, so hopefully that's the position you were talking about. If it's not, then I'm sorry, but this one doesn't look great. So I talked a lot about it. So hopefully that's it. If it's not, then I don't know what to say. I really don't. I'm really thinking about buying Cosmos. I'm thinking maybe I should put 10,000 into here. Maybe I should throw it all into one basket here into Cosmos and see that run up to 40 and then see that double and then also gain the APY, because if I end up putting another 10,000 into here, which it would take me a while to be able to get approved for that $10,000. Let me see. I could technically buy 1,500 of it right now if I wanted to. Let's go to or no, not portfolios. Let's go to Cosmos. Adam's already there. I'm already looking up Adam. So let me just do. So I would get another. I would get 400 Adam, and then I could put that over on into crypto.com to where I would get. I mean, it would cost me 60 Adam to buy $10,000 worth, but it would cost me $60 in order to do that, which is not bad. That's not horrible, but that is another like two Atom, close to 3 Atom that I could have bought with that fee. But still, I would be able to capture 3%, or technically more than that. I don't even know how much it is. It might be like 20%. It was over on the DeFi wallet. So let me see. The DeFi wallet, I believe they have Atom at a high percentage as well. Yeah, they have Atom at a 17% APY. So if I buy Atom over on the DeFi wallet or crypto.com, I can get 17% back. So if I could somehow put $5,000 into it, then I can get a hell of a lot in return while staking it, and then I can cancel the staking because it's a very short period. I don't really know exactly how long the period is, but it's a short period. Hmm. Again, I'll have to look into that because that's definitely something. 17% on Atom. I mean, that's really good at a very low price where it is. The highest price that I've seen this at is 44. So seeing it at 24, you're really seeing a $20 increase, as well as seeing the 16%. 15.5% APY on Exodus wallet for Cosmos. Yeah, on the DeFi wallet, it's 17%. Matt Shiba Doge deflationary token 15 zeros. People should not ignore. Volt is going to be the next SHIB. I don't know about that. I hate version 2s, but we'll see. I have Volt Inu. It's not a lot, but I do have it. Maybe I should just tell them to give me like 3K to. I'll call them and ask them if I can buy 3K. But if I buy $3,000 worth right now, I think it's going to make me pay a lot for using the card on crypto.com because that's the only way that I can use it. How about I transfer the $10,000 over to my other bank account? Because if I do it right now, it'll happen today. And then I'll have the opportunity to get into Cosmos or any other position if I want to. Maybe. Maybe I'll just transfer. You know, I'll do 5,000. Let me see. Give me a second, guys. I don't know why I'm eating candy in the morning. This is weird. It feels like the afternoon for me though. Yeah, I could transfer another 10,000 right now. Hmm. Yeah, I could transfer another 10,000 and then I could also have some for Harvest Finance. So maybe that needs to be it. Um Starting to struggle here. Uh yeah, you know what? I'll transfer 7 and then I'll have enough to make that move. I'll put 5,000 into or 3,000 into Atom, and then I'll put another 5,000 into Harvest Finance, I think. And those are going to be very quick trades, like very quick trades, something that I expect to see Harvest Finance really run. And the 30 that I had in there, I'll probably end up taking the 30 out plus whatever else I'm putting in there because that will be another 50 that I'll add on top of it, uh, close to it. So let me just transfer. Oh, you exceed your daily limit. Your daily limit of transferring money? I can't transfer more than $2,000 out of my bank. Oh, why? External account transfer maximum is $6,000 every 30 days and a maximum of $2,000 per day. You have reached, wait, you have $4,500 of your limit remaining. What the hell is up with this bank? This is the dumbest thing in the world. This bank is stupid. I'm really gonna have to change banks because I'm starting to hate this bank. I used to love it and I'm starting to hate it. I might have to start um talking about them in a bad way. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Matt is too polite. Some of these coins are that are mentioned are really crap coins. Some of them aren't really that great, yeah. But I like to give you the information of why I look at it, and it doesn't really give me like anything. How many CRO you have? I have 10,000, $11,000 of CRO, so somewhere around 20 to 22 maybe. 1,000 coins, and I want to get more. I want to hold a lot more. So it just pisses me off that I have to use a card to get my coins. Like I really hate it. A monthly allowance. I have a monthly allowance of 4,000 or $6,000 that I can sell or that I can send to the these wallets. It's the dumbest thing ever. How can I get around that? Because there's a card limit. Calling me. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I got it. All right, I'll be up there. All right, bye. All right, so I got to go. All right, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. I appreciate everybody being here and asking questions. I'm sorry if I couldn't get to your questions because I have to go. I have to go help out with the kids. So make sure, like I said, you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you check out the what's it called? The Discord group. This is the Discord group. If you guys want to check it out, feel free to check it out. We have a lot of responses, a lot of people included in this Discord group, and people that are leveling up from SHIB Pup to SHIB Amateur and all of that. So I'm really happy to see the growth in this Discord group. And if you want to be a part of it, hit that link in the chat. It's the link that's pinned to the chat, and you'll see that. But this has been a good stream. I wanted it to continue. But we will have videos up later on the Let It Burn channel and on the Matthew Perry channel. We'll also have a golf video up today, which I'm excited about. I really want to get more into doing golf videos because I love golfing, right? Golfing just relaxes me and doesn't make me think about investments a lot. Maybe we might start doing something that does tie the two together. So like challenges for Bitcoin or challenges for Shiba Inu or whatever, and that would be fun. But thank you to the 337 people that are watching right now. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. I have a lot more videos, a lot more transparency coming, and hopefully we can really get Shiba Inu to 1 cent or even $1. We really want to get it to that level and get CRO to about $2 and $2.50 or so.